Welcome to the Maryville University Hockey Center. Sunday night hockey here between the 10UB3 Lady Falcons and the St. Louis Lady Cyclones. We Falcons are finishing out a weekend full of hockey. Had 4 games this weekend. This is 4 of 4. So far, they've gone 0, 1, and 2, losing 1, tying 2. They were able to take a tie away from the top team, Springfield, Missouri Spirit. Today's game, though, is going to be between the Lady Falcons, as I mentioned, and the Lady Cyclones. Both these teams have been pretty close all year long, playing each other a couple of times. Apologies if the graphics don't load right away. We're always relying a little bit on Wi-Fi for that, so if they're not loading right away, that's unfortunately the reason. Lady Falcons today, with their forwards, are going to have Madison Backer, Addie Bartold, along with Addison Dalton, Taryn Long, Avery Moore, Ryan Murphy, Audrey Reddington, Lainey Swain, Madeline Wiggers. Defense, Jenny Lou, Izzy Moore, Bailey Pearson, Avery Schweizer, McKenna Stanzi. Goaltenders are Gloriana Hunt and Ella Moore. And I believe I missed Isla, and Isabella Burnett. Those two as well. Graphic was a little quick for me there. Lady Falcons are coached by a large staff. They've got John Pearson, Michael Backer, Matt Brake, Kellen Long, Graham Murphy, Adam Schweizer, and Tyler Swain. All assist in the coaching of this Lady Falcons team. 30 seconds left in our warm-up, and we'll get underway here. We've got 5 camera angles for you today. 2 of them from behind the net, always, again, reliant a little bit on Wi-Fi, so we'll see what we can do. Hopefully we can grab some good replays of good saves, goals, and whatnot. There's the buzzer for the warm-up. Both teams huddle at their benches, and we'll get underway here shortly. All right, teams take their places at center ice. Schweitzer and Stanzi out there on the defensive side. Puck goes deep into the Lady Cyclones end. No icing. Cyclones get it, throw it up the boards. Stanzi throws it back in. It's caught off by the Cyclones through the neutral zone. They carry it in. Good pass across, but it's blocked, and 3 good saves by our goaltender. More on the near board. It's thrown up there by Burnett all the way down, and we're going to have an icing call coming back down to the Falcons' end here. Let's take a look real quick, see if we can grab that replay, that quick little flurry that the Cyclones had. Is that puck come across? 1 save, 2 saves. 3rd one goes just wide. Puck comes up the middle from the Falcons and carry it through the neutral zone. Get to the far blue line, but can't get it deep. Puck comes back towards the Lady Falcon side, and we're going to have an icing call as it crosses the red line. Offensive zone face-off coming. Reddington out to take the face-off. Cyclones control. Puck comes to center ice, thrown back in. Cyclones collect, throw it up the wall. Falcons battle. They have it. Quick shot and a goal! Lady Falcons goal. Looks like number 70 got that one. Bartold with the goal. First shot of the game for the Falcons. They take a 1-0 lead. Puck gets thrown down to the far end. Falcons battle. It's kept in by the Cyclones. Puck's at the neutral zone. Little battle comes to the blue line. Thrown to the far blue line. Cyclones are able to get it back out into the neutral zone area. Falcons collect. Try to throw it deep. Stop at the blue line, but they get it in. Skate across, shot. Good save. Another goal! Rebound attempt, and the Falcons are able to come away with a goal there. That one looks like it came from break. Two 2-0 Falcons pretty quickly here. Cyclones are able to get it to the blue line. They try to get it deep, but the Falcons are there to keep it out. Falcons collect behind their own net. Get it to the neutral zone, to center ice. Murphy on it. Puck thrown back in. Schweitzer has it in the near corner. She battles with the Cyclones player. Puck comes loose. Cyclones get it. Throw it to the front. Oh, dangerous deflection. Oh. Puck comes loose. Far side. Cyclones fired it at the net. Ends up behind the net. Puck's on the side of the net there. Comes out to the blue line. Falcons are able to capture it. Wiggers throws it across on the near board, but she loses it in the far corner there. Battle in the neutral zone. Puck comes to the Falcons side. Falcons collect, get it to the blue line, but the Cyclones keep it in. Battle near the far bench there. Puck ends up in the neutral zone. Cyclones go to regroup. Puck comes loose. Cyclones carry it in, but it's poke checked away. Puck comes to the red line, thrown in. Quickly into the Falcons end, but right back into the neutral zone there. Comes to the far blue line, cut off by the Falcons. They skate around one player. Shot. Save. Puck to the near wall. Falcons are able to keep it in at that blue line. Puck goes to the far corner. Falcons throw it back deep, but the Cyclones throw it back up to the point. Falcons aren't able to keep the puck in the zone. It comes out to center ice. Falcons player gets chipped with no call. Cyclones carry it behind their net. Up through center ice. Try to get it across the Falcon zone. They do. Puck comes in front. Stanzi throws it to the side. Blocks another shot. Shot attempt. Another block from the defense. Cyclones throw another one. Another block from the defense. They carry it out. Gets stuffed at the blue line. Stanzi with it. She throws it up. Gets it cut off by the Cyclones, but the Falcons have it behind their own net. They throw it hard off the boards. Puck slides down into the Lady Cyclones' end. No icing. They collect behind their net, look for a pass out. Falcons are there to cut them off. They keep it in at the blue line. Two Falcons run into each other, but the puck stays in. Puck's in the slot. Shot. Oh, great save. Cyclones goalie has to make a nice pad save there. Otherwise, it's quickly 3-0. Puck out to the neutral zone. Stanzi has it. They're trying to get it deep. Get a line change here. Isla Break has it. Can't get it deep. Gets tripped up. Stanzi helps out. Schweizer helps. Throws it off the boards. Battle here on the near board. 4:54 to go here in the first period. Into the Falcon zone. Cyclones throw it. Gets knocked to the near wall. Schweizer has it. Carries it around the net. Goes it to the far wall. Laney Swain can't grab it. Slides by her. She's able to regroup. Looks up. Throws it. Collected at the point by the Cyclones. They throw it deep to the slot. Shot. Goes just wide. Falcons carry it up the far wall. Lose it there in the center of the ice. Cyclones have it. Threatening with a shot. Save. Falcons can't get it out. They're squeezed by the Cyclones on the near wall. Puck comes out to center. Cyclones look, regroup. Stanzi steps up. Puck's thrown to the far side. Murphy gets there. Loses it at center ice. Falcons keep it out of their zone. Barthold steps up. Pressure's at the wall there. Falcons going to change. Stanzi's going to step up. Gets knocked over on the near wall. 3-on-1 situation. Gets some help from a teammate. Puck ends up in the Falcon zone. Passes it up, and they're able to get it to center ice. Cyclones are going to go back and regroup. They throw it to the near wall. Taryn Long on it. Cyclones carry it in. Jenny Lou battles in the corner. Oh. Tough little play there. Puck comes over to Long. Puck finds its way out. Cyclones are going to regroup at center. They throw it up the near wall. Jenny Lou with it. Three throws it up the wall again. At center ice. 2-on-2 battle. Puck comes into the Falcon zone. Cyclones throw it deep. Picked up by Pearson. She throws it up the wall. Cyclones intercept. Pearson gets it back. She's going to skate with it. She gets by one. Through center. Oh, and she gets cut off at center ice. Good play by the Cyclones to shut that play down. Puck's thrown deep. And we're going to have an icing. First whistle there in a long time. 2:08 to go. in the first period. Let's take a look real quick at that big save we saw just a few minutes ago. Haven't had a chance to go back to it. Puck comes in front, little tip, almost finds its way in. Oh, another opportunity there for the Cyclones. Got a replay of that. Isla break here. She's on a break. Shot and a goal. Isla break, unassisted, carries that coast to coast. Able to go high glove side on the Cyclones goaltender. Make it 3-0. 1:53 to go. Oop. Apologies. There's our good angle there. They throw it deep into the Cyclones' end. Cyclones have to regroup here. Stanzi steps up, unable to keep that puck. And we're going to have an offsides. 1:32 to go now in the first period. There was that opportunity the Cyclones had, too, right before the break goal. Another dangerous play. As they get a shot from inside, puck squirts loose. We got a battle on the near wall. Puck comes loose. Hartsold's going to get there. She throws it on net. We're going to have puck gets loose. Oh, another goal! Hartsold with the shot. And it looks like Lainey Swain gets the goal. 4-0 early in the first. Puck's in the Cyclones' end. Pass across, and Falcons unable to do anything with that. A little bit, about 30 seconds left here. Cyclones are coming in on a rush, and it's going to be offsides. We're going to have a neutral zone face-off with 27 seconds to go. Cyclones win it, try to throw it in, they do. Cyclones throw it right back out. Oh, we're going to have a little bit of a rush here. 10 seconds left in the period. Falcons get it down low, throw it to the slot, comes loose. Cyclones are able to get it to the far side, and that's going to do it as the girls are having a chant battle. You can hear them. So through the first period, shots 8-4 in favor of the Falcons. They have the 4-0 lead, no penalties on either side as we finish out the first, which was a pretty quick first, honestly. Not many whistles there, especially throughout the middle of that period. We had goals from Brake, Barthold, and Swain. ready for the second period here. Both teams will take their position at center ice. Puck's dropped and second period is underway. Falcons control right off the hop, throw it deep. No ice. Puck goes behind the Cyclones net. Battle on the near wall. Falcons player comes down. Puck out to Pearson at the point. She tries to get it deep off of skate. Comes back. Reddington, round one player, loses it in the slot. Battles for it again. Cyclones carry it up the near wall. Cross the blue line, cross center. Get it across the far blue line, throw it deep. Cyclones go in on the forecheck. Falcons able to throw it out to the point. They chip it out. Oh, almost a 2-on-1 opportunity, but they lose it to a skate. Puck comes across the offensive blue line for the Falcons, but Cyclones shut that down. And then we're going to have an offsides as it's thrown in before the Falcons are able to get out. 10:54 to go, as we haven't cleared much more than a minute in this period. Island break, about to take the face off. Backer out there as well with her on her right. Puck's thrown in. Cyclones end. Wiggers is going to attack on the far wall. She throws it to the middle. Breaks on it. Throws it over. Puck comes up to the point. They throw it right back behind the net. Puck comes into the slot. Cyclones are going to capture that. Look to get it out. Falcons do a good job of keeping it in, but the Cyclones are able to chip it out to center ice. Falcons look to regroup. Cyclones have it. Goes to the Falcons blue line, and the Cyclones are able to get it in. Stanzi throws it up the board. It's thrown right back in deep behind the net. Falcons collect on the far wall. Comes to Stanzi in the middle. She throws it out. Wiggers is on it. Battles on that wall. Gets some help. It's collected by the Falcons. They skate around. Throw it up to the blue line. It's cut off by the Cyclones. Blocked in front. Can't quite get it out. Stanzi steps up. She carries it across the blue line. Gets it poked at the red line. Falcons get it over to the far zone. And the Cyclones throw it right back towards the Falcons' end. Stanzi goes back, circles around, looks for a pass. Gets cut off by the Cyclones. Comes to the point. They throw it to the slot through both Falcon sticks. Falcons are the first ones there. Puck comes across to the far side. McKenna Stanzi's going to get there. She looks up. Throws it off the boards. Kept in by the Cyclones once again. Puck goes deep. Schweitzer back far. She throws it up the boards. It pokes out to the slot area. Stanzi knocks it up the wall. Puck back across through the slot to the far corner. Falcons are having a hard time getting this puck out of the zone. They collect on the far wall, throw it up. Goes to a Cyclones player. They throw it right back in. Shot on net. It's loose. Able to get the puck finally into the neutral zone, but the Cyclones do a good job of throwing it back towards the Falcons' end. Falcons get it there on the near wall, but Cyclones go right back towards the Falcons' end. Shot on net, good save. Falcons throw it out to the point. It's thrown back into the slot. off the wall. And it's a foot race now. We're going to have an icing call. No icing. They wave it off. Good battle in the corner. Puck's going to the middle. Reddington there. She can't quite get there in time. Good back check by the Falcons and Burnett. Pearson can't keep it in at the blue line. Puck comes across the red line. Cyclones are in on a rush. Shot from the top of the circle. Save. Save. 2 saves. The puck comes all the way back out to center ice. The Cyclones regroup. Jenny Lou throws it up. Both teams are getting some changes in. Falcons throw it up the near wall. Gets out to the neutral zone. Cyclones chip it back. They stay onside. Falcons throw it hard off the wall. Cyclones keep it in again. Reddington's able to poke it out to center ice. Oh, she trips as she tries to kick the puck. Cyclones capture it, bring it in. Jenny Lou. Oh, good move. Buys herself a little bit of time. Battle on that far wall. Puck thrown hard, and it finds its way into center ice. Cyclones throw it right back into the Falcons' end. Another period here where we haven't had many whistles. Only 6:20 to go in the second period. Falcons skate it out, get it poked again at center ice. Cyclones carry it across. Blue line, shot, gets blocked. Bailey Pearson in front with the block. Uh-oh. No goal. No goal. Interesting play. Let's take a look here, see what happened. Got 2 looks at it. See if we can capture the whole thing here. Puck comes into the slot area. Comes to the far side. Saved by the defenseman. We've got one more here, too, to take a look at. Gives us a little bit extra time to look at this. Catch the back end of this. Defense keeps it out, and then the goaltender covers it. Yeah, it never crossed the line. Great job by the Falcons there. Puck comes out. We're going to have an offsides call. Face-off coming in the neutral zone. Another big save earlier we'll take a quick look at with this neutral zone face-off. This one was earlier in the first, towards the end. Good opportunity for the Cyclones. Goaltending's been good so far for the Falcons. 9 shots on net. They've been able to keep all of them out so far. Falcons are able to get it in onside. Puck's on the far wall. Puck comes behind the Falcons' end. Cyclones keep it in. Oh, good cut. Falcons are in a foot race here. They come away with it. Shot. Oh, big save by the goaltender. The Cyclones, 2 saves. Puck still loose. Puck still loose. 2 big saves. Referee blows it dead. Take a quick look at that big save here by the Cyclones goaltender. The Falcons had a great chance to go up 5-0. Lila Brake comes in with the shot. Puck's loose. Cyclones throw it all the way down. We're going to have a whistle icing, and we'll have another offensive zone face-off. Face-off won by the Cyclones. Puck comes up to the near wall. Maddie Backer able to keep that in. Battles on the wall. Murphy out there. Wiggers out there on the forecheck. Kept in by Jenny Lou there. Good play. Keep that in at the blue line. Erd Schweitzer man in the blue line right now. Murphy with it. Tries to get it to Wiggers. Off the skate. They throw it in front. Oh, good opportunity. Puck comes to center. Cyclones carry it across. Little battle at center ice here in the neutral zone. Puck's thrown in deep by the Falcons. 3 minutes to go here in the second period. Puck thrown to the middle. Cyclones grab it in the slot, skate it out, throw it hard off the wall. Pearson tries to keep it in. Can't quite do that. Puck's here in the neutral zone. It's thrown back in this time. Cyclones collect, look to break out. Reddington's on it, battles. Cyclones throw it on the wall. Burnett popping in, can't keep it in. Puck through the neutral zone. Good stick at the blue line. And the Cyclones are going to throw that in offside. It's 2:38 to go in the second period. We're going to have a neutral zone faceoff. Puck's dropped in the neutral zone, won by the Cyclones. They control, but the Falcons steal it away, carry it through the neutral zone. Hit the red line, hit the blue line. Reddington throws it across. Oh, good stick by the Cyclones as we had a player sitting there all alone in front. Cyclones get it out quickly. It's going to be a good rush here. One-on-one situation. Good stick by the Lady Falcons, excuse me. Puck comes out to the neutral zone, battle at the center ice line. Puck gets caught up in some equipment, drops down. Good step there by Bailey Pearson. She's going to carry. Hits the red line, blue line, in Reddington, backhand. Oh, just wide. Cyclones have it. They're going to carry it, try to get it out. Kept in by Pearson, back to the Cyclones. Kept in by Pearson again, throws it behind the net. Falcons are going to pick that up on the far wall. Ooh, a little bit of a slash. Falcons got away with one there. Puck thrown along the wall. Picked up by Reddington. Reddington throws it back for a regroup to Stanzi. Back to Reddington. Battle on the far. Sorry about that. Battle on the far wall. And we're going to have an offsides call with 1:08 remaining. Let's take a look at that opportunity the Falcons had here just a second ago as the puck went just wide off the shot on that backhand. Puck's one in by the Falcons. They throw it in, comes out, and then they throw it in offsides. We'll have another face-off here in the neutral zone. 59 seconds to go in the second period. Falcons win it back. Near side, McKenna Stanzi has it. She's going to throw it in. Falcons try to get it deep. They can't. Puck right back out to the neutral zone. Try to throw it in. It's going to be offsides, but it doesn't go in. Swiger regroups on her own end, throws it into the neutral zone. Puck's thrown deep by the Cyclones. Stainsy goes to regroup. Swaim on the near wall with her, looking to break out. Cyclones keep it in. Puck's thrown out to the point. Carried out now. Isla Break has it. Beats one, beats two. Shot, goal! She brings that in, goes top shelf, hits the post, buries it. With just 19 seconds to go, the Falcons are able to add another one to the board. Puck goes deep into the Falcons' end. Cyclones threaten in the slot. Ooh, good save there by Glory. And that's going to do it for the second period. Falcons take a 5-0 lead going into the third. Take a look at those stats real quick as we have a quick rundown of the time here between periods. 5-0, 11-9 on the shots. Falcons in full control of this game at this point. Break also with a hat trick with that third goal. Big night for her. See if we can get a quick look at that Falcons goal if we got enough of that replay to see it. As Isla comes down, top shelf, right over the goalie's head. Great shot, great finish. Puck's in the neutral zone here, picked up by Jenny Lou. She throws it on the near wall. Taryn Long on it, tries to get it deep. Cyclones throw it right back out. Falcons are right back in. A little back and forth here between the two teams. Puck comes down to the Falcons' end. Pearson has it behind her own net, pulls up, buys a little bit of time, tries to get it up the near wall, stopped by the Cyclones. Jenny Lou collects behind her own net, throws it up the wall to the point. Cyclones have it, throw it back into the slot. Jenny Lou with it. She throws it back out, past to one of the Falcons players. Jenny makes a move around one. She's going to be able to skate that out. She gets it into the neutral zone. Hits the far blue line. Pulls up, shot. Oh! A little deflection. Dangerous little play. We're going to have offsides with 10:32 to go. Look at that deflection that we just saw off the Jenny Lou shot. And she comes down, pulls up, puts it on net, off a skate, catches the goalie off guard and almost finds the side of the net there. Puck ends up in the Falcon zone. Shot from the side. Off the side of the net. Falcons are going to carry that into the neutral zone. Shot. Good save by the goaltender. Another opportunity there for the Falcons. Puck's kept in at the blue line, and the Cyclones are able to fire it out. Players go back and forth in the neutral zone, picked up by Stanzi behind her own net. Looks up, throws it. Falcons try to kick it out. They can't. Kept in by the Cyclones. Comes over to Wiggers. Wiggers gets her head up. Skates across the blue line. Gets it to the red line. She's met by a Cyclones player. They battle in the near wall. 4 Falcons gather. Puck goes into the Cyclones' end. Falcons are able to find it. They throw it deep. Puck's kept in at the blue line, and the Cyclones are able to kick it down to the Falcons' end. It's carried up here through the neutral zone. Good pass. More to Reddington. Reddington with a great shot. A good save by the Cyclones goaltender. Falcons aren't able to keep it in, and we're going to have an offsides call and a face-off with 8:28 to go. Quick look at that play from just a second ago. Prior to that last rush, the Falcons had another opportunity too. Good save by the goalie. Puck's loose, and Cyclones were able to get it out. Puck through the neutral zone into the Falcons' end. Good play over there by the Falcons. Get it to the far side. Puck's on the near wall. Cyclones gather, took for a shot, blocked by the Falcons. Isla has a chance to get it out, but gets hooked up a little bit. Teammates help her get it to the red line, but the Cyclones take it and get it right back into the Falcon zone. Picked up by Jenny Liu. She tries to backhand it out, blocked by the Cyclones. Jenny battles, is able to get it out into the neutral zone. 2 Cyclones back to regroup. 1 Falcons player falls down. It can't quite get the puck deep. And we're going to have another offsides call with 7:26 to go in the third period. Little neutral zone play here. Falcons are at their own blue line, are able to get it back to the center ice line. Picked up there, carried in. Ryan Murphy gets it deep behind the Cyclones net. They throw it around to the far side. Bailey Pearson knocks it in, gets it back, skates around 1, throws it to the net's blocked, goes behind the net. Ooh, cut off by the Cyclones player. They're on a rush, 3-on-1. Bailey Pearson with a good stick. Puck's thrown up the wall to Bartold. Bartold comes in from the dot, shoots wide as she came in on a little bit of a rush. Stanzi steps up, keeps it in. Puck comes out. It's going to be picked up on the far wall by Moore. She throws it across. Cyclones regroup in their own end. Puck's thrown up the wall. Schweitzer on her way back to collect. She's got 2 Cyclones on her. She's able to throw it across. Stays with it. It's going to be the first one to it. Throws it up. Oh, intercepted at the point by the Cyclones. They unable to get it out. Stanzi steps up. Back to Schweitzer. She has it in the near corner. Throws it towards the net from the Cyclones there. Stanzi gets it behind the net, throws it up. Reddington has it on the wall. Makes a move, can't get it out, and now does. Battle at the far blue line. All but 3 players are in that battle over there. Puck comes loose. Onside. Stanzi has it. She throws it right back into the pile. It does get out, and now that should be off, but they're going to let him play. Puck comes loose. We're at the offensive blue line. Out to Schweitzer. She throws it to the near board. Reddington battling. Schweitzer there to help. Puck comes out. McKenna Stanzi in a foot race to get there first. She does. She's going to come around the net, take a look. Makes a pass up. Good pass. Another good pass. The Falcons are breaking out through the neutral zone. Taryn Long has it. She's going to get it deep into the Cyclone zone. Defense pinches in. They're able to get that puck back into the Cyclone zone. Another battle on the wall. Schweitzer comes over to help. Puck comes out to the neutral zone. Stanzi has it, throws it in. It's going to go deep into the Cyclone zone. No icing called. 4:09 to go here in the third period. Again, another period of not many whistles. Battle on the near wall. Puck comes out to McKenna Stanzi. She throws it up the wall. Cyclones don't keep it in. Foot race here. One Cyclones player back, 2 Falcons players on her. Oh, right through the skates of the Falcons player. All the way back down. Jenny Liu collects. She skates behind her own net. Throws it up the wall. Kept in by the Cyclones. Back to Jenny Liu. Throws it hard up the wall. That one's not going to get out either. Kept in at the point. Now they're able to get that one out through 2 sticks. That goes all the way down. They call no ice. Again, no whistle here as we're down to 3:18 to go in this third period. Falcons battle in the corner. Comes out to the point. Bailey Pearson throws it deep. Back out to Bailey Pearson. She throws it on net this time, just wide. Puck bounces off the wall behind the net. Falcons have it. Throw it in front. Oh, good opportunity. Puck's loose. Comes out to Jenny Liu. She can't keep it in. Throws it back to her partner. Bailey gets it out of her own zone. We're at the neutral zone here. They throw it up the near wall. Cyclones are going to collect, carry it around their own blue line. Skate to the far side and throw it up the wall. Pearson collects, throws it hard. That's going to be an icing. And it's going to come all the way down into the Falcons' end. Take a look at that little scrum that we had there just before that whistle. Puck comes behind the net, gets thrown in front here. Never really makes it on net, but a good opportunity there again for the Falcons. Puck behind the net. Falcons get it. Skate it up. Foot race here. Izzy Moore. Shot. Oh, goes wide. As she came down all alone. Under 2 minutes to go now in the third. Oh, puck's in front again. Oh, just wide once again. As the Falcons fail to hit the net on those 2 opportunities. Puck's one out to the neutral zone by the Cyclones. They're able to get it past the Falcons. Good defensive play there. Shot on net. And we've got a save. A little bit of a extracurriculars there after the whistle. Puck's covered. They come in, poke, little poke. Nothing big there. 58 seconds to go now in the game. Puck's dropped. Falcons win it. Throw it out to the point. Shot on net. Oh, and that finds its way in. I think we had a little bit of a tip there. Snuck by the Falcons goaltender. See that shot from the point right here? Yep, tips off the defenseman's stick and just catches her off guard right between the pads. About 45 seconds to go here. Falcons are trying to finish out this game. Battle on the far wall. Puck's going to be pinned up there, not really moving. 20 seconds to go now in the game. Falcons are able to get it loose. It's going to come back to Jenny Lou. She throws it up. Falcons get it into the zone, but the Cyclones are going to throw it right back out in the neutral zone. Puck ends up down in the Falcons' end. Schweitzer goes back. 4 seconds left. And that's going to do it. Falcons take this one 5-1 with a late goal from the Cyclones. As the teams come together for a quick handshake, we'll throw up the game summary for you here. No penalties in this game. Very quick game too, by the way. So Isla Brick did not have 32 goals. That is 3 goals. Apologies there. Bartold with a goal and Swain with a goal. And then 10 saves from the team of the Lady Falcons. So we'll also real quick just throw up as the Falcons had, as I mentioned, 4 games this weekend. The standings. So going into this game, the Lady Falcons were in 4th place, having played 5 games, 2 wins, 1 loss, 2 ties. So add another win to that one. That jumps them to 8 points. So depending on what happened with the other teams this weekend, they're in 2nd place now, just behind the Springfield Spirit, who they tied yesterday. Lady Cyclones lose one here, fall to at least 1-3-1. Not sure what they did on the weekend. An upcoming schedule as well, as we finish a quarter of our season and just this weekend. Lady Falcons don't play again until the 20th and 21st, which is 2 weeks away, and then they don't come back again until after the holidays. So not a lot of hockey for them game-wise until later this season. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you at the next broadcast.